What's up, guys? We're back again with some more Piers Morgan Uncensored. This one's gonna be crazy, man. So today we got Kyle Rittenhouse debating Piers Morgan about gun control laws. So it says it's our right to bear arms. I believe it's their Second Amendment in the Constitution in the United States, basically, you know, which has never been changed. And in Ireland, guys, the Constitution gets changed every couple of months. It's unbelievable. The Americans would be laughing at us if they could understand what the hell is going on here, which I'm pretty sure they do, but it's a joke, guys. But this one's gonna be crazy. Obviously, big heated debate all the time. There's a lot of mass shootings in America. Should people have guns? Should they not? I'll give my opinion as well, guys, from a place that literally has, I think it's like 200,000 guns in the whole of Ireland, and there's like 6 million people, so not that many guns. And it's not like ARs and like pistols and like cool firearms. It's like, you know, it's like shotguns and shit. Like your daddy's shotgun, you know, your granddaddy's shotgun, guys. Not that fun, but leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys all think. I'm going to do a lot of political stuff on this channel too, guys. A lot of crazy shit coming. Let's get it.
My next guest is one of the most controversial figures in recent American history. Kyle Rittenhouse pleaded self-defense when he was charged with murdering 2 people during the Wisconsin Black Lives Matter riots of 2020. And the jury agreed. For some, Rittenhouse has become a heroic standard-bearer of the Second Amendment and Americans' rights to bear arms. For others, he got off because of privilege. Now, 2 years after his trial ended, he's written a book called Acquitted to tell his side of the story. And he joins me now live from Florida. Kyle Rittenhouse.
I didn't know that he killed 2 people. I know he shot a guy in the bicep, which, I mean, guys, if I lost my bicep, that would be pretty shit. But he shot his bicep, just evaporated. Like, bullets just, especially from, like, high-powered rifles and shit like that, I'm pretty sure they just evaporate your body parts. But did he kill 2 people? That's crazy.
Rittenhouse, thank you very much indeed for joining me. First of all, let me just ask you, if you had your time again, would you, age 17, have put an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle around your neck and gone purposefully down to where these protests were happening, knowing what was going to transpire?
So he was going there to defend people, quote unquote, defend like the businesses and stuff. I didn't know he was 17. In America, can you own a gun at 17? I thought it was 18. Oh my god, that's crazy. I know in Ireland to own a shotgun at 16, but that's like you shoot 1 bullet and then you have to reload. It takes like 10 minutes. Whereas like AR, you can get off like 60 bullets pretty quick. I love guns, guys, personally, but I don't know. He obviously wrote a book. Every single American that does anything significant in life writes a book. Cause shit, I might write a book, guys. I'm not American, you know, obviously there's a lot of jokes coming, but writing a book is just basically to get loads of money. So he's just capitalizing on that, right? Crazy.
Well, Piers, thank you for having me on. With hindsight being 20/20 as it always is, no, I wouldn't have gone, but that doesn't change the fact that I was attacked and I defended myself. I was there to help people and provide first aid, and that's what I did. I'm on video that night providing first aid and helping people, and then being ambushed and cornered and forced to use my rifle to defend myself.
You killed 2 people and you wounded a 3rd. How do you feel about that?
Well, Piers, they attacked me. They left me with no choice. I have nightmares every night of being attacked and being ambushed and them trying to steal my gun and pointing guns in my face. It's not an easy thing to do, but I did what I had to do to stay alive, and if I didn't, I would be dead.
Huh.
Yeah, listen, you were acquitted, and many in America believe that you had the absolute right to defend yourself. I'm just curious, on a human level, you know, you're very young even now. What are you, 20 years old now?
Yes, sir.
And you've killed 2 human beings and wounded a 3rd. I just wonder how that feels.
You know, I would say that's strange for like anywhere else in the world, but I mean anywhere in the Western world, you know, obviously. But in the US, guys, like I know a bunch of rappers, Blueface, I think DaBaby killed 2 people at Walmart. You know, like a lot of people kill people in self-defense in the US. Like a lot, guys. I'm not bullshit when I say like a lot of people. Now, I'm not defending this kid. I don't know. He obviously got let off, you know, for the murders and stuff. But like a lot of people kill people. Like in Ireland, like I wouldn't know anyone that actually killed anybody. Even if you're in the military in Ireland, if you're in the army, you're not going to kill anybody because we're not in active war. You know, if you're special forces like the Rangers or something in the Irish army, maybe. But like, it's pretty common. Like I've seen a lot of rappers that have like killed people. A lot of people kill people in the US, guys. Like because they have guns. It's just so easy to kill people with a gun. You know, it's just wild from what I've seen, right?
I don't think that's an appropriate question to ask how it feels. It's not an easy thing to do. It's something I live with every single day. It's nightmares I have. it's something that I have to deal with. I have to deal with the PTSD and the trauma from having to do that.
Right. I mean, but it seems to me your emotions are more about you and your trauma because your life was being threatened and that side of it, rather than the question I'm asking, which is simply on a human level, how do you feel about being so young and yet having on the record for the rest of your life now that you took the lives of two people, regardless of the circumstances?
And like I just said, it's something I deal with every day. I deal with the PTSD and the trauma and the nightmares. It's not easy to deal with it.
Look, it says critics say verdict was result of white privilege. Damn, I don't know, guys. I do know though. Like a lot of these trials and stuff, I mean, the people get the best lawyers. You know, the people get the best lawyers, so it's like you're never gonna go to jail because literally you have the best lawyers. You know, Eminem had the best lawyer. Like a lot of these guys that are like big time rappers get the best lawyers. So, you know, 'cause you have lots of money.
Presumably, you're going to make money from this book. Do you feel comfortable making money from this, which ultimately is a tragic story? You know,
I'll answer that from. He absolutely doesn't care, guys. Like, bro, come on. Like, you know, he knows he's gonna make money from the book. Like, probably make millions. So
I repeat, you were acquitted. There's no reason you can't do a book. But do you feel comfortable making a lot of money out of essentially what, in the end, was an incident that cost the lives of other humans?
Well, a lot of people write books about the military, about, like, didn't that guy Chris Kyle, didn't he write a book about, like, killing 140 or twice as many as that Afghanistani terrorist, quote unquote? Like, we don't know, guys. The thing is, like, when you kill someone, guys, we don't know if they're terrorists or not, right? I mean, I suppose that it was confirmed by the CIA. Maybe they tell him, okay, kill this guy with a sniper from a mile away, and then it's like confirmed kill that guy was a terrorist. But do we really know? Like, you don't know for certain. You know what I mean? There's no trial. The guy's dead. You know what I mean? There's never got indicted of anything. So,
well, I'm not writing the book to make money. I'm writing the book to tell the story. Okay.
This is where it kind of falls on. Yeah, you are, brother. Let me tell you something, bro. You're writing the book to make money. Quit bullshit, dude. Like, just say it how it is, guys. I don't know why people just lie on the internet all the time. You're writing the book to make money, guys, and that's within your right. You know what I mean?
And I'm trying to change the narrative that media keeps putting out there that I'm some type of white supremacist, racist person, when that's just not true. I'm a 20-year-old kid who was put in a situation.
Did he murder two black people? What were the color of the people that he murdered?
Who was put in a situation to where I was forced to defend myself, and I'm writing to put that into a book. I wrote a story and put that in a book so I can share that with everybody so they can understand what I went through, how my childhood was growing up, and the difficulties I deal with today. And you can check out the book at rittenhousebook.org if you want to read it and learn the truth for yourself.
How do you feel that you
quick little plug there, wink wink, quick little plug,
became a hero to many on the far right, kind of made you their poster boy?
Well, Piers, I'm not a hero. I did what I had to do to defend myself. There are countless Americans every day that defend themselves, and it's not a heroic thing to do. It doesn't make you a villain, but it doesn't make you a hero. It's doing the right thing to stay alive. If I didn't defend myself, I wouldn't be here talking today.
So the reason why was because it was BLM protesters' call for Kyle to be locked up following a trial verdict. So it was during the BLM riots, if I remember correctly.
You were
right?
17 at the time. You were too young to legally acquire the gun that you used.
That's not true.
Oh,
it's not true?
That is not true. Wisconsin statute says a person between the ages of 16 and 17 can carry a long rifle with a barrel longer than 16 inches. That's Wisconsin law, and the judge dismissed that charge.
Okay.
Shout out to the gun laws. What the, bro? That's epic.
Okay, so you were. So let me ask you. Look, I'm in the country right now, and I've talked about this many times, both here and in America, and I've learned Americans want to handle their own gun culture the way they want to handle it. I respect that. But let me ask you, do you think it's right that 17-year-olds in America, in Wisconsin, should be able to carry around semi-automatic rifles like an AR-15?
Our founding fathers were very intentional when they wrote the Constitution. They didn't put an age limit on how old you have to be to exercise the Second Amendment.
But they did say it would be part of a well-regulated militia.
They also didn't put an age in it, and we have the right to bear arms. It's our right as Americans to possess these arms, to carry these firearms, and to use them to protect ourselves.
How do people treat you, Carl, when you walk around now?
Well, there is some harassment. I'm constantly having photos taken of me. I'm constantly receiving death threats on social media.
I mean, the thing is, guys, everybody receives death threats on social media. Like, that's just like plain and simple, you know.
And it's just something that is part of my life now. Having pictures taken of me everywhere I go, and the constant harassment and death threats.
Obviously, by doing a book and promoting it in the way that you are on national television around the world, you're going to make yourself even more famous, infamous, whatever you want to call it. Is that something you're aware of, that you're deliberately, consciously doing that?
I'm aware that it's going to bring some more notoriety to my name and make me more known, but I think it's worth that risk to share my story and share what happened, just in the hopes that maybe somebody else who goes through a similar situation or faces other trials in their life, they can read it and they can understand that they're not alone, and that this happens to other people with the misjustice that does happen in America.
Whew, that's fair enough.
Carl Rittenhouse, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it.
That's fair enough, guys. All right, guys, so that's Carl Rittenhouse. They didn't really debate gun laws. They were just basically having him on to promote the new book, and like, absolutely crazy, guys. You know, like, can 17-year-olds allowed to own semi-automatic guns? That's crazy, as America has wild gun laws. I don't think they should give them up, though, because of like tyranny and the government and stuff like that. It was written for a reason, but absolutely fire, guys. Let me know what you all think in the comments down below. Yeah, man, I kind of have a soft spot for, like, you know, younger people. I feel like they, a lot of the times, even when I was like 20, guys, I feel like I was like misjudged and shit by people, and like they always think you're stupid and stuff like that. So I don't really think the kid was dumb for protecting himself. It's just that, you know, obviously the way it played out, you know, with the BLM stuff, it wasn't really the correct, you know, timing and situation. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. Let me know what you all think, man. Shout out to all the guns. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.